Hello and welcome to the Motorcycle Report. My name is Ryan, and if you're like me, you want to know all there is to know about the past, present, and future of the motorcycle world. And today I'd like to read you a story. I actually just wrote this today. And, I've spent a good part of my life writing stories and writing different things. That's WRITING, along with RIDING. And so today's a little different. Yeah, just reading you something that I wrote today. And I wanted to share this with you. So here we go. Every motorcycle has a story. That's the title. Every motorcycle has a story. They don't talk too much other than to let us know that they're listening to our thoughts. When we see a winding road and we lean into the corners just to enjoy gravity's will. Or when there's a straight patch ahead and gas is cheap, so why not turn the throttle back to get a moment's delight? We decide what we want them to do. But what would they say if they could really talk? Really tell our stories to the other motorcycles they meet along the way? Sure, some can growl. Some of them can hum. Others report in a high-pitched glee, and some agree with a throaty grunt. But if we listen closer and we stand back and take a long look at a motorcycle and its rider, I believe that there are stories to be heard from one motorcycle. From all of them, really. Like the little 50cc dirt bike that takes a young boy or girl for a ride for the first time. The cute little engine might say something like, "Oh, that little one was scared at first," and then, "But after that we got along really well. We're best friends now because we know each other so well and we like to have lots of fun together. We're learning to fly." And what about the old man and old lady with their leathers riding their iron horses? The motorcycles might speak up saying something like, "Well, we don't know no different. This is our way. Man didn't get no wings down here from God, so we're doing the best we can." If you have a sports bike in amongst cruisers, there could be some awkward silences at first, but before long those motorcycles are going to become friends. I have no doubt. These days an adventure bike might stick its nose up in the air and not want to talk at first, but it won't be long before he's telling everyone about all the different sights there is to see. And the cruisers and standards would be happy to hear about it, but deep down they all know that everyone is getting their fair share of the sights as well. So they just encourage the adventure bike to go on being adventurous because that's what motorcycles do, no matter their make. All of them would speak different languages like English, Japanese, Russian, Italian, you name it. But of course they all share the same common language as well, the road's rhetoric. The ones with knobby tires speak freely about joys of getting dirt and mud stuck all over them. As long as they get a good washing after, of course. And the chromed up pavement gliders would say, "Hey, none of that for me, thanks." Dedicated riders of all ages and cultures know their motorcycles as they know their friends. And their motorcycles speak to them as well. When traveling the world together at a certain amount of miles or kilometers per hour, thoughts of peace and tranquility, of being equal and as one with the world, is the clearest view of the conversation that you and your motorcycle can have. I write this today with thoughts of missing my motorcycle. It's in the garage under cover and sleeping for the next few months of winter. I'll miss it very much, and I know that many of you know just what I'm talking about. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little story. I thought I'd try something different today. Every once in a while I'll write up a little story to read to you, and I hope you'll tune in and listen. That's all for this report. If you like this video and you'd like to hear more, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.